Did you know that Donald Trump has frequently called for it to be illegal to burn the American flag? The first story from the Daily Wire. Trump endorses amendment that would let Congress prohibit flag burning. However, I believe it was ruled officially in like '89, flag burning is protected speech. This would be an amendment that would allow them to specifically prohibit the burning of the flag. The idea being, it's my understanding, that while they will still consider it a form of expression, they will specifically prohibit flag burning and nothing else.
Iowa this week, and we begin this morning with Democratic candidate and Illinois Senator Barack Obama.
After speaking in Coralville earlier this week, he stayed in Johnson County to give a speech in Iowa City. And he wasn't wearing an American flag pin. Those pins have become synonymous with politicians since 9/11. Well, Obama says he doesn't like how the pin has come to represent patriotism in America.
I decided I won't wear that pin on my chest. Instead, I'm going to try to tell the American people what I believe will make this country great, and hopefully that will be a testimony to my patriotism.
The flag pin.
Yes.
You had said before that you didn't need to wear it to prove that you're patriotic.
I did.
You have been wearing it recently.
Right.
Why?
You know, I've had so many supporters, a lot of them veterans, who've been handing me flag pins, saying, Barack, we know how patriotic you are, and do us a favor. We would appreciate if you wore it. Partly just, not because I think they wanted proof of patriotism, but they wanted the issue taken off the table. I'm happy to wear a flag.
What's the biggest personal touch you've put on the office?
Well, I put a lot of them, the flags. You didn't have flags to any great degree. You had an American flag, but for the most part, you didn't have flags.
Do you actually do work in here, or is it all for meetings?
I do work in here. I have most of the meetings in here. People like to be in the room. It's very comfortable. And back there, I have a tremendous amount of work. In fact, you'd see it's a much different effect. You can't have, every time we have pictures, everyone wants a picture. You don't want to take all the things off your desk. So I have a desk back here that I actually use much more.
Do you find you can use the power of this setting to get your way? You're talking about those CEOs.
I don't think about it. I don't really, I don't focus on that, but I think probably it's true. Right there, that's more judges I'm signing. We've signed 107 judges since I'm in, and I'll get 145 plus 2 Supreme Court judges, which we already have.
Do you think that could end up being your most lasting impact?
Well, it could. I mean, people have said that. I don't think of it that way because we've given the biggest tax cut in history. We have ANWR. We have the biggest regulation cut.
Tax cuts come and go. Judges make decisions for generations.
They do, and regulation cuts come and go. But the reason the economy is so good, and the reason that so many people are pouring up through Mexico and wanting to come into our country, including people from Mexico, is because the economy is so powerful, it's so good.
Already sent out 3 tweets this morning, and I'm usually at my desk around between 6:30 and 7
Right.
when they start to come in. It seems like you're very conscious of you're going to set the news for the day before all of us do.
Yeah, I don't think of it that way. It obviously didn't work because I watched your show this morning. I watched Good Morning America, and they had something about the polling, and it's really suppression polling, it's fake polling, but in that case it was just made up polling. And I had the same thing made up. I mean, they give you phony numbers. They give you numbers. They said that they have access to numbers, which I don't believe they have access to. They want to suppress the minds of people so they don't bother going out and voting.
You think there's a real conspiracy?
No, I think it's just a bad group of people. It shouldn't be allowed. But that's no different than the fake news. And the fake news is at a level that it's never been at before.
You and I, we know we disagree about that, but we have a whole day ahead to go on this.
Those arms have opened wide around Old Glory at least 5 times before, ranging from a quickie hug to some minor snuggling up, and even a 2-flag embrace, not to mention the time. The crowd chanted, "Lock her up," as the president locked his arms around the Stars and Stripes.
They tried to get us to hate America, and so many obeyed. But now, each day more and more, we see they are terrified. They knew this day would come. The entire world is watching. Patriots from around the world know that if America should fall, so falls the world. That's why we have Q. We the people, patriots everywhere, stand at the ready. We volunteer our talents willingly. We fight. We think for ourselves. Dark to light.